KSPS.com. Proud to support KSPS.
Nothing's Impossible. Barbara Streisand and Mandy Patinkin starring Yentl. Shalom, movie buffs. Tonight, it's a reverse Tootsie in Hebrew school. Yentl was released in 1983, is rated PG, and runs 2 hours and 13 minutes. Nominated for 5 Oscars and a win for Best Music. Mazel tov. I've talked endlessly about Streisand, but I do have to mention that, like many of her movies, she wrote and directed Yentl, just working like no other in Hollywood. Such a powerhouse. Somebody I have not talked about is the fantastic Mandy Patinkin. I love Mandy Patinkin, and I love saying Mandy Patinkin. Mandy Patinkin was born in 1952 in Chicago, Illinois, to blue-collar parents, and it appears his grandmother was the first to find some fame when she wrote Grandma Dorothy Patinkin's Jewish Family Cookbook, which is very apropos for his role in tonight's movie. Also a big help for his role was actually growing up in conservative Judaism, attending religious school from the age of 7 to 14, and singing in synagogue choirs, which was his first foray into performing. Graduating high school in 1970, it was a quick jump to the University of Kansas, as well as the Juilliard School, where he was classmates with Kelsey Grammer. Like most actors of the era, he started in commercials and radio, and landed on the New York stage in 1975, starring in Trelawney of the Wells, playing opposite Meryl Streep and John Lithgow. Then moved on the following year for a year-long contract playing the Prince of Norway on Broadway in a Hamlet revival, acting alongside the late Sandra. The hits keep coming on Broadway, in 1979 winning a Tony for his role in Evita. I should throw in that while he was doing all of these, he was landing small roles in movies and TV in such things as Taxi and Ragtime. A few years later, getting his breakout role in tonight's movie. Many more movie and TV roles followed, but one thing I didn't know is that he has 2 albums, which I've only skimmed through, but will recommend if you're a musical theater fan. He's had a long and successful career, but in my heart, he will forever be Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Again, I could go on and on about Babs, but we'll go ahead and talk about Amy Irving, who in 1953 was quite seriously born into a theater life, with her father being producer/director Jules Irving and her actress mother, Priscilla Pointer. Her first time on stage was at 9 months old. Her parents saw no need for babysitting, so often a young Amy would be either part of a play or hanging out in the wardrobe department or sitting second row center to watch her mother perform. In her early teens, she was being trained at the American Conservatory Theater and Britain's London Academy of Music and Dramatic Arts. She made her off-Broadway premiere at age 17 with much acclaim. Her film debut was even more of a hit in the role I remember her most for as Sue Snell in Carrie in 1976. Great movie roles followed into the 80s, and even married Steven Spielberg in 85. The 90s were great as well, with hits like I'm Not Rappaport and Deconstructing Harry. She was also strong in the aughts with films like Bossa Nova and Traffic, and the TV show Alias. As of late, she's gone back to the stage and spending more time with her family. Hey, and speaking of family, my papa, Sean Higgins, is going to be here next week to show you the right stuff. The movie, not his expertise in hosting. That is. And he'll also be back the following week with one of my favorites, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, starring Steve Martin and Michael Caine. If you want a full list of upcoming movies, or to get some more behind-the-scenes cinema, be sure to visit us at ksps.org, or find us on social media. Now break open the challah and the kosher wine, and enjoy Yentl on Saturday Night Cinema.